Snaking queues for fuel, empty shelves in food stores, angry street protests. These were the scenes last year in Sri Lanka when the country became bankrupt. Now those lines have gone, markets are stocked with food, and the capital of Colombo is calm. President Ranil Wickremesinghe, who took charge a year ago after protesters stormed his predecessor's residence, expressed optimism about his country's economic revival during a recent visit to New Delhi.
I have explained that I have set Sri Lanka firmly on a path of economic reform and that Sri Lanka is already witnessing the stabilizing outcomes of these measures.
There have been gains. Tourists are returning, spelling good news for a tourism-dependent economy. Long hours of power outages are over. But costs of food, fuel, electricity and medicines have spiraled, taking a huge toll on millions in lower-income groups.
Last year, we had money, but no goods. Now there are goods, but we don't have money.
The World Food Programme says that 17% of the country, or nearly 4 million people, still face food insecurity. While that is down from about 25% last year, it is still huge.
What we see now is the most vulnerable communities struggling and still facing hardships in getting 3 meals a day. So, on the socioeconomic front and the socioeconomic indices, it's indicative that still the crisis is far from over and it's a long path to recovery.
A bailout package of about $3 billion from the International Monetary Fund in March helped remove the country's bankrupt tag. But it came with tough conditions that require imposing higher taxes and steep cuts to government spending and welfare programs. Many worry about more stringent reforms that could cut further into their incomes.
How does it impact state-owned enterprises, for example? Would people lose their jobs? Would the domestic restructuring? There's a lot of conversations now as to what that means around people's pensions and savings.
While the reforms may intensify popular resentment, there are warnings that Sri Lanka will have to stay the course.
The worst is seemingly over, but it can come back if the present trends don't continue and if the government of the day does not plan and execute the policies that it has outlined in a judicious manner.
And with the economic recovery still tentative, uncertainty remains, especially for those whose lives have yet to improve. Anjana Pasricha for VOA News, New Delhi.